More than 200 protesters assembled in downtown Chicago to rally outside the State of Illinois building and march against the possible bombing of Iran in the face of belligerent policy remarks by the U.S. government and strong hints of possible future military actions.
They're threatening a blockade. They're threatening more economic sanctions. They're threatening big military action using nuclear weapons that are stronger than the weapons used on Japan after World War II. And yet Iran has not threatened aggression on any other country. Iran has violated no international laws.
I was raised in Iran. I know the people in Iran. I look around me and I don't see any difference. And I've lived in this country for 40 years. People are people everywhere. They're pursuing the same kind of goals that everybody in this country is pursuing. And they're fighting the same kind of demons, the same kind of government we are involved in fighting in this country. We want health care for everybody, we don't have it. We want jobs, we don't have it. We want police brutality to cease it, but it just keeps on going on and on.
In the coming administration, no matter who that administration is, we need to really think about, we need to really work to take back our government, to take back the functions that should be done by government and not by private military contractors who are only thinking about their bottom line.
Now this war, this so-called war on terror, is not Bush's war. It's Wall Street's war. This war is also the war of every politician in Washington who has voted to authorize funding to conduct this war. This war is also the policy of the same corporate and financial forces who have thrust workers the world over into a race to the bottom. A race to the bottom which is destroying America's working middle class and is responsible for the financial crisis that presently grips our country's economy and is dragging the whole world economy down with it.
There are some people that say, don't protest, go register voters. And we tell them to vote for who? To vote for the guy that wants 100 more years of war in Iraq? To vote for the guy that wants to take the soldiers out of Iraq and put them in Iran? No way! No way! That's why we keep protesting, we keep coming out, we keep doing direct actions. We are on the spot of the mainstream media and everybody who wants to see us. We are fighting, and we are not going to stop fighting and keep quiet, not for one more minute, not for a day, not for a week, not forever.
After the half-hour-long rally, the participants marched from the State of Illinois building. They headed first to a nearby Republican Party campaign office.
On the 10th floor is one of 4 Illinois Republican headquarters. They're some of the assholes who brought us the Iraq war. Let's not let them give us an Iran war.
The marchers then headed north on Wells Street up to Wacker, then east just past Michigan Avenue to the Israeli consulate.
The Olmert government of Israel was very concerned that the United States was getting soft on Iran. That would be just by even doing negotiations and suggesting that, and as many of us know, negotiations that the United States is doing with Iran right now is simply a smoke screen. Well, the Israeli government is very concerned that the U.S. government is maybe getting soft on Iran, and one of the things Obama said was, they seem to be itching to bomb Iran. And as you probably know, about a month ago, the Israeli government did a number of exercises about exactly how they would go about bombing Iran's nuclear facilities.
The marchers then proceeded south on Michigan Avenue to Randolph Street, to a nearby Democratic Party campaign office, to join up with a second protest on behalf of single-payer health care already underway.
Now, what do we want? Troops home. When do we want it? What do we want? Troops home. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Troops home.
The only true universal health care is single payer. And we're asking the Democratic National Committee in that building there, we're asking them to put single payer health care on the platform. They're planning the platform next week.
How can you have any decent health care in a country which spends as much on its military as the rest of the world combined? Is Barack Obama a peace candidate? No! I didn't hear you because there are too many Democratic operatives shouting in my ear. Is Barack Obama a peace candidate? No! Okay, and let's continue to tell him that and everyone else here. Come on, you people on the bus, cheer!